Looks matter? When I browsed the Steam page of the upcoming game Dimensionals, I was immediately drawn to the vibrant cartoon look and the nice character design. Looked like it was an already established IP, but looks can fool you, so I looked further into it. What I found was a roguelike turn-based RPG, but on closer inspection, it was very similar to a card-fighting game. After I got a review key, I installed the playtest version, since it is not out until November 22nd. I was well aware that it will launch as an early access title, so I knew it could be a little rough around the edges. I started with the tutorial to get to grips with the game. The tutorial is laid out like a short story mission, presented in a cartoon style, complete with speech bubbles and over-the-top personalities. Everything is playing out in an outer space setting, filled with different planets and plenty of aliens to fight. You control a team of 3 heroes, all with their own specialties and abilities. Every hero has 3 slots for different buffs or attacks, and the party also has a shared inventory with relics and passive abilities. Attacks, buffs, healing potions, and such things come in the form of disc-like shapes, which you can drag and drop as you see fit. Initially, you do not have discs to fill all 3 slots. Additionally, you have a shared backpack with 3 slots for healing, buffs, and so on. In a fight, you start with just 1 action point, and for each round, you get 1 more. The discs with powers require different numbers of action points to use, and may have a cooldown after they are used. This is very much like most card-fighting games. You will always know what your enemy's intentions are, so you can plan accordingly. You can also gain relics with a permanent buff or effect that you will keep during your whole run. What is special is the backpack items. Those you can use as you see fit, and there are no restrictions in how many or which ones you're allowed to use. A vital difference to most other games of this type. All discs, including the ones for the backpack and relics, are divided in different levels of rarity. After you win a match, you get gold and can pick one of 3 presented action cards. After that, you get to choose who to fight next. That can be one or several different opponents. In between the fighting, you get to visit a backpack vendor and an action disc vendor to purchase new actions, items, or buffs. Sometimes you will get to choose a free relic or health potions. After a number of regular fights, you will get to fight a boss. They are much more difficult and can have many different phases. Right now, you can only play the tutorial and procedurally generated missions with 4 unlocked heroes, and 2 more you can unlock by clearing different goals, but there are 21 heroes shown in total. They are divided into different classes or races, like water and fire. Even with the limited possibilities before the early access starts, I have had so much fun with the game. The crisp and colorful cartoon-style graphics is such a joy to behold, and the gameplay rewards tactical and strategic thinking. Of course, there are some parts that depend on luck, but most parts you can influence with smart choices. I am very much looking forward to playing the full early access release and follow the game's journey to the full release in late 2025. I think this game will be quite popular, as long as they keep up the good work.